And we're back at Delta Shores, just south of downtown Sacramento, here in Sacramento, touring some brand new houses. And this one behind me, we're gonna have a look at today. It's absolutely crazy. Nearly 2,700 square feet, and it starts for less than $700,000 for a brand new home here in Sacramento. And again, you're only about 5 minutes south of downtown Sacramento. Absolutely crazy. So having said that, let's take a look at the exterior of this home, and then we'll have a look at the inside. This one is a 2-story home, much larger compared to the other one we toured in my previous video, which is right over there. So nearly 2,700 square feet, this 2-story home, and stucco in the exterior, 2-car garage, lovely home. It also has 5 bedrooms plus a loft upstairs that is absolutely perfect if you have kids, whether they're teenagers or toddlers, to kind of storage all the kid stuff upstairs. All right, with that said, let's go have a look at this brand new home here in KB at Delta Shores. This one is much larger compared to the other home we toured in my previous video. That previous home was just under 1,700 square feet. This one is just under 2,700 square feet. This one is a 2-story compared to the 1-story they have next door. They have 2 models here, but they also have 4 different homes you can choose. They have move-in ready houses, by the way, as well. With that said, let's go take a look at this home. At the front of the home is a guest bedroom, large window, which this one overlooks the park across the street. So a bedroom, and then they have a guest bathroom, which has a full shower there. Let's back up and go back to the living area. This one has a much larger living space. Before, the other one, if you guys recall, basically had kind of like this. This one's a little bit wider, I feel, as well. But this one has an additional seating area at the front of the home. So again, around 2,693 square feet. This is a 2-story, 5-bedroom, but does have an option for a 6-bed, and it has a 3 to 4 bath home as well. On top of that, with a loft. These start at around $635,000 at the time of filming today's video. Kind of like a pro, or I should say a con, that just kind of juts out when you walk in, is this pillar right here. I really wish this was just all opened up, but you do have that. Obviously, it's a supporting the beam probably above, but it kind of breaks up the fluid of the home. Having said that, though, it does separate this living space to this living space. Large open floor plan. You have ceiling fans and this beautiful kitchen. It has basically everyone that, you know, what they look for, right? Here we have a dining area. You have a large island. This one has a cooktop. Remember, the other one had a range. This has an electric cooktop, and then you have a large island. This sink is huge. Take a look at this. This thing's massive. Stainless steel sink, dishwasher, and then again, just kind of soaking in the view. Nice open floor plan to the living and dining area. Refrigerators there. Then you have a kitchen convection oven, and then a oven below. This one has a kind of a drop-off zone, which actually is the washer and dryer area, even though they have a dog bed right there. This is really the washer and dryer area just off of the garage. So what do you guys think? I really personally love the open floor plan, have this additional space. You could really, just kind of thinking about the usage of this space, you could have this as a dining area, which could be a large area instead of having 2 sitting areas. And then you can have kind of like a circular, like breakfast nook area instead of this table there. Just kind of thinking about options. Having said that, let's go take a look at the upstairs. Again, around 2,700 square feet. You have a lot more space compared to the other property. This one starts at around $636,000, so just under $650,000. The other one we toured, Edgewater at Delta Shores at KB Home, that start at around $573,000. So you do get a lot more space here this is Plan 2693, which stands for the square footage. And having said that, let's take a look at the primary suite. Nice open floor plan, plenty of room for dressers. This one has a much larger walk-in closet. Pardon the echo if you guys can hear that. but this one has a huge walk-in closet compared to the previous home, which had a fairly small walk-in closet. That's a big pro for this home. On top of that, 2 stories compared to 1 story. It depends on your personal preferences. Another thing I like about this as well, you have a shower stall, which again is a frameless shower enclosure. No metal on the side here, so you don't see like the metal, it's just kind of like more see-through. And then you have a large soaking tub, it's just massive, right below the window, which is really cool. So you do have a shower and a separate tub, dual vanity, and then the toilet is right over there. All right, so go take a look at here's the loft again. Nice space here because you have this additional living space. Kids can have their own TV, or if you have small kids, this is a perfect place to have all your toys. For any parents out there, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. We have a separate space for all their toys, but I know a lot of people have all the toys in the family room. Really great to have kind of that separation. Or if you have teenagers, then great to have a place for video games or watching TV instead of being in the family room. So here's a guest bathroom, dual vanity, tub with a shower over it. Here's a guest bedroom, and no walk-in closet, but they do have a large closet. Walking next to this, you have another guest bedroom. This is definitely not a bathroom. Interesting wall feature, the decorative feature. Actually, I've never seen anything like this. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then outside, let's go take a look at the kind of like the aerial view of this development here. So this is all part of KB Homes, all up around here. The Sacramento River is just over there. So the Sacramento River is not too far away. Then you have the water tower. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's off in the distance. Here's the park, and then the freeway is just over there. The other development called Riva is those 3 homes, which those houses start around $500,000, but you do not really have a backyard. So if you want, really low maintenance living, you want to buy a home that's only about $500,000, that may be an option for you. I don't plan today to make a video regarding that development, but if you want me to visit that one, I'm happy to make a video. They have 3 model homes over there. Happy to make a video about the options they have there. When talking about the roof structure, that is a tiled roof. Really good for hot summer days we have here in Sacramento. It's good for energy efficiency. And as long as you don't walk on it and break tiles, then these roofs can last a very long time, especially compared to like wood shingle or a comp shingle. So really good for energy efficiency. Also, they last a lot longer on top of that. All right, so walking next door to the guest bedroom, we have another guest bedroom. Let me flip you around. Another guest bedroom. This is at the front of the home, at the corner. No walk-in closets, but ample space for your guests or kiddos. And that is the top of the floor. All right, now that we're back here in the kitchen, let's talk about the houses they have for sale. They have 4 move-in ready homes for this model, but they do have 12 move-in ready houses for all 4 plans here at Delta Shores at Edgewater by KB Homes. So please reach out if you want a personal a tour of these houses, or if you have any questions about the incentives being offered, then please leave me a comment below. Also, you can email me at jason@meetjasonwalter.com or call or text me at 916-426-3012. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.